I don't know who this message is for, but you graduating, honey. You are graduating. You're elevating, whoever you are. Okay, if this come across your For You page, this could definitely well be for you. Okay, please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It's your girl, Conscious T Queen. Listen, heavy downloads. Okay, when I tell you things are coming to an end, they coming to an end, collective. Somebody could very well be closing out a cycle or graduating from a certain stage within their life, okay? I've been heavily getting called to talk about the number 17. So the number 17 is a very, very, very powerful number that I feel like only shows themselves to specific types of people who have specific type of mission. But overall, the energy is star card energy, okay? Having hope, okay? Moving past hurdles, okay? But it's also talking about a cycle that somebody was currently in or was in for possibly 9 years that's coming to an end. Also graduating, up leveling, going to a new level in their life, spiritually, mentally, or physically, or within their spiritual awakening process. I've been heavily getting like this sleep energy for the collective. Like people been guided to rest. People has been guided to relax. People has been guided to just really process, reevaluate, assess everything that's going on or has transpired within the past few years so that they can finally get the overview of what the fuck is happening. I was heavily getting stalked by the number 2025. So if you already know about 2025 in numerology, when you add all the numbers, it adds up to It adds up to universal number year 9. Okay, last year we was in the year of 8, which was the year of karma, reaping what you sow. We saw a lot of that with some of the karmas. This year around, it's time finally letting go of all the residual energy, all of the blockages, all of the things that were holding you back from moving to the next level, whether it's speaking and telling your story or speaking your voice or launching that creative project or doing something that you've never done before. It's like coming out of comfort zone energy. That's for people that this may resonate for. So we're going to dig more deeper into this energy and see what the Most High has for you, okay? Listen, torch energy, Kenneth is coming through. I'm telling you, somebody's going to be heavily... I cannot make this up. 9 energy, I. Somebody's name could start with an I. Okay, so somebody went through a very, very harsh cycle. You can have an I in your name, okay? First, last, middle, initial, whatever you want to call it. But something about the number 9. Someone also could be a life path 9, okay? So life path 9 or something about September or the 9th or the 9th letter. Okay, something about that. Okay, but the number 9 is very, very significant. Also, I'm getting 369. Somebody was doing heavy manifestations and seeing acceleration in some type of way. So Kenneth is also that torch energy. It's talking about that knowledge, okay? It's also giving that control fire. I just saw 311, something about 311, so March 11th or the 11th or 11 light path could be very significant. Somebody could also be saying 1111, something about that energy. But the situation with the controlled fire that I get from the Kines, okay? So somebody has been holding themselves back, okay, or has done that. And I feel like this year is coming to an end. 333 is on the clock. Like 333. Somebody's actual birthday could be 333 or something significant around that number is significant to you, okay? Whether it's something close to you, you know what it is, okay? You know your life better than me. But like I said, somebody was controlling a fire or allowing themselves to be small because of the company that they kept. Somebody could also be a earth sign energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy, okay? But heavy on the number 3. You're supposed to enjoy life. You're supposed to be out there having fun, okay? Some people may find you funny. This is why people don't forgive you. Forgive, okay? So there's people that don't forgive you, okay? That literally, like, had issues with you that you probably walked away from. But it's giving that you walk by faith, okay? You trust the process. I feel like you, whoever you are, okay, it's like you have an inner mantra that you say, like, I trust that all is working out for me. It's like your inner mantra in your head. You're always saying that. Something about that. Because you walk by faith, you also trust the divine process. You trust the cycles of your life. You trust the divine. You trust your spirit guides, your ancestors. You trust God, okay? Letter C is very significant to this. K as well. K, E, A, and Z. These names, these letters, something about these letters. What else? What's the message? Ooh. Somebody also has been or need to currently really work on their spiritual hygiene. Okay, somebody picks up a lot of energetic residue from other people, places, and things, circumstances, or environments. Okay, and this could be reasons why your energy could be feeling mucky for somebody. Okay, so maybe you need a spiritual cleanse, salt baths for somebody. Okay. Also, the letter W, so 5, May is very significant. Taurus energy or Gemini energy for somebody. The letter W is very significant. Okay, Earth sign energy is coming out again. Father archetype. Somebody has very much a close. You could be a father, or you could be have a baby's father. Okay, something about that you had to walk away from. Okay, you had to walk by faith to get away from this person. Okay, you had obedience. Okay, you had obedience. You've been obedient to your calling. You've been obedient to the cycles that you know you need to change within your life. Or this is something that you should do for somebody. Okay, somebody feels a fire in their belly. Okay, something about the sacral chakra. Something about that. Something needs to be birthed through you, and you have to take the initiatory step to walk towards that process. I swear, I've been heavily getting in my personal readings a lot of star seeds and people who are chosen, who's been having a hard time trusting the process, or even just having a hard time putting themselves out there, stepping out on faith, being in the limelight. Okay, that's been a big theme. Or imposter syndrome energy. It's like a lot of us are being called to the forefront because it's time for you to let that fire in your belly turn into something. It's something that needs to be created through you, and there are people that are waiting on what you have to offer, whoever you are. Okay, the letter O is very significant for somebody. Okay, diamonds. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now. Let's see if there's any more energy to this. Any more? 517 is very significant. This could be somebody's phone number or something about this number. Okay. Beauty, health, and fitness. Somebody needs to study spiritual truths, or is currently doing all of that right now, and this is just your confirmation that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Also, someone is focusing on their beauty, their health, their fitness, self-love. Okay, and that is the obedience that you are currently doing right now, and that's going to lead you to your best timeline because you're pouring into yourself. Okay, something about trust funds. Somebody is building wealth or trying to. The letter U, 333 is coming out again. I can't make this up. 53. Somebody can be 53 years old. Somebody can be born in 93, 95. Okay. Yeah. Something about 95. Somebody can be 33 years old, 35 years old, or 39 years old, or between these ages, okay? Don't necessarily have to be. This is just what I'm seeing, okay? But this is the message, guys. This is what's happening for the collective because you took a pilgrimage, or is currently being encouraged to take a pilgrimage to source, which is within yourself, okay? This is a time frame where a lot of us is going to be going through certain changes, certain spiritual awakening symptoms is going to be more prevalent to people, and this is a time to take that pilgrimage to source so that you can receive the downloads and the information for your next steps. I hope this reading reaches who it meant to reach. If this reading resonates with you and you like to book a personal reading, you can check the link in my bio, consciousteaqueen.com, or you can reach out to me in the DMs. I love you, love you, love you. I hope you have a beautiful day. I do not reach out to you by any means necessary for any reading, so please don't get scammed. Bye.